me on a journey as I share my approach to life and how I balance planning and living in the moment. Hear an interesting twist about the parable from the rich fool, Luke 12, verses 16 through 21, which illustrates the importance of cherishing relationships and seeking fulfillment and meaning in life. We talk about the unpredictability of life, and I'll provide strategies for navigating through challenges, including prayer, breathing techniques, and dancing. I encourage you to elevate your priorities and take note of what brings you stress and anxiety to lead a purposeful life. Something we all need, right? And if this episode lit your soul on fire, be sure to explore my Rise, Love, Live boutique on Etsy.com. I highly recommend that you consider either my prayer journal or the Dream Your Dreams, Live Your Life workbook. And of course, you'll find all my social links in the description below. Do you find yourself struggling with constant anxiety, stress, or burnout? Maybe you're navigating through overwhelming waves of sadness or darkness. Has someone allowed you to believe that you're unworthy? Well then, we're here to debunk those beliefs and help you to overcome them. Hello, my friend, and welcome to the Radiance from Within podcast, guiding Christian women to build their confidence and self-worth. My name is Heidi, and I'm so excited to have you here. We'll work together to help you overcome negative beliefs by incorporating prayer, devotionals, and journaling into your daily routine. Additionally, we'll explore the power of words and how they can impact your mindset and well-being. Because when you unleash your inner peace, you will find the desire and strength to spread kindness and compassion. Join me each week and unlock your radiance from within. Discover your power and strength and embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Hello, my friends. As you come to know me, you'll learn that I am a huge planner. Of course, I can entertain the idea of spontaneity with the best of them, but planning ahead and working toward creating memories or organizing and researching the perfect vacation, day trip, or party is my sweet spot. Still, my close friends would tell you that I'm a hard-working realist with a vision of putting my dreams into action. However, let's be clear, I'm not just dreaming, I'm actively shaping my destiny and harnessing my hard work to transform aspirations into achievements. That said, hard work and consistency are the bridge that connects our aspirations to achievements. But with all of my planning, I must heed John Lennon's warning. Life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. In other words, yes, we must plan, but we also must live. That is so important, my friends. We once heard this beautiful sermon from Pastor Dennis. His sermon dove into the passage from Luke chapter 12, verses 16 through 21. It's the parable of the rich fool. A parable from Jesus that depicts the vanity of the belief that wealth can secure prosperity or a good life. The passage advises against obsessing over wealth and focusing solely on material things, which can make us overlook life's uncertainties. Instead, we should value spiritual growth and generosity, emphasizing these fulfillments that last longer than fleeting riches. Through his words, Pastor Dennis gave us the perfect imagery of the man working and working without taking a break, not for himself, his family, or even God. He then took an interesting turn and told us how he imagined himself sitting down with the widow to plan the farmer's funeral. The farmer had spent all of his time building bigger barns to hold his flourishing crops and promised his wife over and over again, "When I've finished all my chores, we'll go and spend time with our kids in our beautiful dream home and we'll retire there." You see, the farmer kept putting off living because he wanted to finish all of his work first. And in his eyes, his wealth was more important than everything else. Well, as we know, tomorrow isn't promised. And remember, Pastor Dennis was helping the farmer's wife plan his funeral. It's a powerful reminder to appreciate the present moment and not take things for granted. Life's unpredictability underscores the importance of making the most of every day, cherishing our relationships, pursuing our dreams, and embracing opportunities as they arise. This idea encourages us to live purposefully, with gratitude, and appreciate our limited time. It's a call to action to focus on what really counts, seeking fulfillment and meaning rather than relying solely on an uncertain future. Seek out God and embrace life's moments without endlessly waiting for the perfect time that may simply never come. I love that. And honestly, I live for those moments. However, I go back to what I said in the beginning. I'm a planner and I'm good at it. Yet no matter how carefully you plan, something may still go wrong. And then what happens when those plans go awry? What happens when chaos unfolds? And then often out of that chaos, our stress and anxiety rise to levels that we just can't handle. So how do we navigate through these challenges? How can you remove these crushing emotions that have taken over your mind and body? Sometimes the answer can be as simple as finding a quiet spot in your home and praying. Dear Lord, on a bended knee, I come to you and pray for strength over my stress, anxiety, and depression. Help me to imagine myself walking through the silent woods with you alongside, calming me. And I thank you. However, Lord, sometimes I need to hold my fists up in the air and holler, "Why? Why me, Lord?" So I ask, dear Lord, help me with my anxiety. Help me walk through this storm. I need you, Lord. Please hold me. Amen. There's also a breath method that is super helpful. It's called the 4-7-8 breathing technique, and it's quite simple to do. All you have to do is breathe in for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7, and then exhale for 8 seconds. The breathing pattern will help to reduce your anxiety. Another fantastic way to release stress and anxiety is to dance and listen to your favorite tunes. Just let it all go. Shake your arms and legs, bounce and dance like no one is watching. I promise your dog won't judge. Perhaps it's a nap or getting a good night's rest is all that you need. You can even step away from what you're doing, close your eyes, and just rest for a few moments. The answer might be an afternoon with every one of these things sprinkled in to help you push through. And once you've made it through to the other side of your stressful moment or situation, even if you're still working through some of the muck, take note of what brought you to this point. Did you say yes too often? Was our to-do list too long? Did we go into overdrive and overload our system? Next, evaluate your observation. What changes can you implement in your life or in your routine? Journal about it. Journal every morning and every evening to identify any patterns that need correcting. In fact, I'd love it if you wrote every day forever to clear your mind of any chaos. Then use that information just as you would protect a child from danger. Protect yourself by avoiding a repeat of the circumstances. With all of that said, we also need to recognize that throughout everyone's life, we will cycle through ups and downs, some harder than others. But what's the key ingredient? Balance. We need to find a way to balance all of the balls that we juggle. Of course, I always want you to bear in mind that you must make self-care a priority. We all need an easy day during the week. And for some, it might be a Sunday, or for others, it might be an afternoon in nature. Take time to dream, plan, and write your goals. But always make time for the most important things in life, because sometimes the most important things in life are also the ones that are the most easily postponed. Thank you, Pastor Dennis. And in light of this, promise me that you will go out and seize the day. Yes? Of course you will, because you are amazing, my friend. I believe in you. Now it's your turn. Thank you for joining me on today's podcast. But before you go, a simple request. If this podcast has made a difference in your life, please leave a review where you listen and share this episode with someone who could use a little light today. Knowing my show has impacted your life brings me so much joy. Remember to explore my Etsy boutique to discover the workbook you need most this month. And until next time, my friend, ignite inspiration, spread hope, and dance with faith.